is self-expression. I was presented with opportunities in Bollywood. I did a movie in Hollywood with The Rock and Jason Statham, Hobbs and Shaw. Keep working hard, believe in what you do.
Hello everyone, this is Tosif. So today in our studio we have a great guy, Victor Conteh. He is a trained actor from Oxford School of Drama. Hello sir.
Hello, good evening, thank you.
How are you?
Very well, very well.
Thank you very much being with us today.
It's a pleasure, my pleasure.
So tell me about something about your memories. Tell me about your memories, your childhood memories.
Wow, well, that takes me as far back as Sierra Leone, West Africa.
Right.
I left that place age 10, left my home country at the age of 10.
At the 10, okay.
Yes,
You're too young.
Well, not too young. I still have memories.
Right.
Some would say I was already shaped as a young man by that age, you know. When you grow up in Africa, in a third world country,
Right.
you get a sense of responsibilities very early on. You know, it's not like, say, young people in this country. They have to reach a certain age before they have responsibilities.
Yes.
In Africa, your responsibilities start from the day you start
From the day you start
You know,
walking, yeah. So here I think it's 18 when
Pretty much
you
18.
start feeling your responsibilities.
Well, I believe in this part of the world, 18 to 21 is what's considered adulthood, isn't it? Whereas in Sierra Leone or in most third world countries, it is the minute you're able to speak, walk, or carry out any duties, you're already considered adult. You know, you have to start doing things for yourself and doing things for others. And your maturity level, grows at a very quick rate. So yeah, I mean, I miss home. I've never been back, sadly, but I do have memories as a child, feeling free, climbing trees, not having a care in the world,
Climbing trees, falling from the trees.
Falling from the trees, of course. I don't know if you've ever tried climbing a mango tree.
Obviously, if I talk about my background, I'm from Pakistan, so mango is the product of Pakistan.
Well, it is also the product of Sierra Leone in Africa.
We normally have been into someone's fields to catch the mangoes, and sometimes we've been caught.
Well, I used to be the one who climbs up the tree, shakes the branch,
oh my God,
and hopes that it falls without me falling with it.
So, what's the difference, the school life in Africa and in the UK?
Oh, it's a massive, massive difference. For example, you do not move up a year based on your age. You have to complete tests. You are given tests at every level.
Right.
And only when you are successful in those tests do you move up a year. Whereas what I found in this country is that even if you cannot read, you are still moving up in the system.
Moving up, yeah.
Yeah. And I also taught in a secondary school in this country for a short time. And I found that I was teaching GCSE students that could not read. And you would never get that in Sierra Leone, in Africa, or even in a lot of other countries like Asia.
Yeah.
You will not get that.
No.
No
chance.
Do not move up a level if you do not have the relevant skills to move up to that level. So yeah, the educational system is completely different. It's a lot more challenging in Africa, but I would say it's possibly a lot more rewarding here.
Here, yeah. As you're a trained actor from Oxford School of Drama.
Yes.
So what's your experience like being an Oxfordian? It's a renowned university and you've been there.
Oxford was a life-changing experience.
Yeah.
Okay. I learned a lot about myself in Oxford. You don't go to drama school and not learn about yourself. To be an actor, so drama school doesn't teach you how to act.
How to act, okay.
It teaches the individual how to learn about their skills, the tools they need in order to act. And those tools are yourself, your body, your voice, your experiences. So what drama school does is it allows the individual to focus on those tools.
To explore something inside you.
Of course. It's a self-discovery.
Yeah.
And acting is self-expression. So you must know oneself. Once you know yourself, you know what your weaknesses are, you know what your strengths are, you know what your vulnerabilities are. Because acting is vulnerability. You are standing, whether it's in theatre or in front of a screen, you are exposing yourself to the world.
Yes.
It's vulnerable. That's a very vulnerable place to be. So what drama school does is it gives you the confidence to use that vulnerability to be self-expressive, to create something and believe in it and share it with everybody else.
Yeah, it makes you more creative.
Well, creativity is something that is one of your tools.
Yes.
Okay, what drama school does is it makes you aware of that tool. You cannot teach someone to be creative. You either are or you're not.
No, yes.
But what I can do is teach you how to use your creativity.
Right.
And that's what drama school does. It teaches you about your tools. But it doesn't teach you how to act, because you then use those tools to be a convincing actor. You understand?
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Once you completed your course in Oxford,
Yes.
so what you have started then?
Well, I was quite lucky. I believe in this industry you need luck. Yes, you can be the greatest actor in the world, but if you're not in the right place at the right time, it amasses to nothing.
Yeah.
And when I left, before I even graduated from drama school, I was fortunate enough to get one of the top 3 agents in London. Narrow Road represented me. They came to my workshop, they saw my workshop, and they...
So you run your own workshops?
No. The workshop is like a showcase.
Showcase, okay.
So at the end of the drama degree,
Right.
The school puts a showcase in London for directors, casting directors, agents, anyone who is in the industry who may be able to represent you and give you work will be there to watch.
To watch, okay.
And these showcases are run every year at the end of the year, around the summertime, so to showcase new and up-and-coming talent.
On what location this event?
Oh, this was in London. So we did my showcase in Soho Theatre.
Right.
In London. That's where we did my
So
showcase.
every time it changes the location, or is it just in one place every year?
Well, my school always uses the Soho Theatre.
Right.
So my school's all the way in Oxford,
Yeah.
but we come all the way to London to showcase because London's more central for the important people in the industry to come and watch us. So we are students just about to graduate,
Right.
and we are presenting ourselves to the big people in the industry.
Right.
People that could further our career. So they will come and they will watch us. I had to do a speech, and then I was also involved in a play, and they would come and they will watch, and if they like you, they will leave their card next to your picture. So everybody there's a table.
Okay.
And all the actors have their pictures and a little profile
Profiles,
about them. So you don't even know who's come and who's interested in you. They watch you and then they go. So when you finish your performance and you got changed, you got the makeup off and everything, and you go and you go to check on the desk.
Yeah.
And this is the most nervous part.
Exciting part.
It's exciting, but it's also very terrifying because
Yeah.
you don't know if anybody has shown interest in you.
And sometimes you're scared as well going there. Oh my God.
You don't want to go by yourself. You want someone to accompany you. You want the support. But I went, and it was incredible for me. All the top agents had left a card for me. And I think one of the reasons is the way I marketed myself. I was a black actor, but I decided to perform Shakespeare.
Right.
which isn't, and a lot of people don't do Shakespeare for
Yeah.
their showcase. It's
Yeah.
very difficult. The language is hard.
It's
and
hard. It's really hard and typical language
It
when
is.
you're reading
It
Shakespeare.
is. But I found that easy. I liked
Yeah.
that language. Like I said, Oxford changed me completely.
Yes,
I speak like this because of my
that's
training.
one of the tools you were talking about that you learned.
Yes, you learn these tools,
Yeah.
So Shakespeare was easy for me. I love the language. I love how it's tripping on the tongue. I love how expressive it is. So I chose a Shakespearean speech, and I delivered my speech, and I was the only person in the whole of the showcase that went the Shakespearean route.
This is really difficult basically. Most people couldn't do that
No.
while reading the Shakespeare on the stage.
Yes. Just reading it is
Yeah,
difficult,
difficult,
let alone
yeah.
learning it and performing.
Yeah.
So I did that, and also the part I played in the play, our last end of year play, was also a success. So when I went, yes, I was scared, I was nervous, because you never know what to expect. You never know if people have received you well or not. And I went, and I had the top agent's cards there, and I was over the moon. I couldn't believe it, And other friends didn't have anything, so there was a bit of jealousy from people, oh, look at him, why did he get there and whatnot, but it's part of the game, you know.
Tell me something about your Bollywood and Hollywood projects.
Well, Bollywood, funnily enough, was what I started out in when I came back to acting. So I took some time out to go and teach. I mentioned I was a teacher.
Yeah.
I taught for 6 years. I taught drama and science in a secondary school. So I decided to leave teaching and go into drama, back to acting, my number one love. And lo and behold, that very same month, it was Bollywood that came knocking. Those were the opportunities.
Okay. So it's more easy when you are doing something and you loving it.
When you're doing something that you're passionate in, it doesn't feel like work.
Right.
It feels like living the dream.
Living the dream.
Yeah. So I was presented with opportunities in Bollywood, did several projects, and I enjoyed it. It was a good way of me coming back into the industry. It was a great way to come back into the industry because, as you know, Bollywood movies, there's a lot of moving parts, a lot of actors. They're big, and it was during the summer, and the summer was hot, and it was outdoors. But I really enjoyed that experience. It was good for me. It was good to meet a lot of Bollywood actors, a lot of the directors. I've never been on a Bollywood set before. I've never actually been on the set.
How you make difference between Hollywood and Bollywood sets and recording and everything?
Well, the art and craft is the same. Yeah, you've got passionate people who are working against time, people who have spent a lot of money and they want to make something work. But I found Bollywood a lot more enjoyment because the people are a lot more friendlier. They a lot more passionate. They're enjoying what they're doing.
Yes.
And also, nobody's afraid to talk to anyone. It's like almost the status quo doesn't exist, We're all
in Bollywood.
Yes, in Bollywood. We're all fellow actors, I could walk up to the lead actor and say hello and he would say hello back,
Right.
Whereas in Hollywood, I did a movie, I was in the Bond movie with Daniel Craig.
Right.
He never spoke to any of us, I did a movie in Hollywood with The Rock and Jason Statham, Hobbs and Shaw, and The Rock never spoke to any of us, never looked at us. He wasn't even friendly.
That's a bit of a new information, a strange information.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, to be honest,
we thought that these people are like they were
more friendly.
A lot more friendly, and they must be working in a team and enjoying and singing on the set.
I don't know what it is, but I don't. It's not a case of me judging them. I think, like I said before,
that's your life experience. There's
a lot of money involved, and I think where there's a lot of money involved, sometimes people feel the pressure.
We don't say it's complaining. It's life experience.
Yeah.
When you say something and when you see something and you telling to the people like this is what I have done and I saw this. So this is life experience.
But it isn't with every Hollywood
Yeah.
actor. I mean, Idris Elba was also in Hobbs and Shaw,
Right.
but he came around and he spoke to us. He asked us questions, and we shared, some of our thoughts with him.
Yeah.
And there's been a lot of other big Hollywood actors that are not quite this. It's just some of them are like that. There's a status, and I think they feel as if because they're above you, they shouldn't lower their
small
standards.
group of people everywhere.
There is a small group of people everywhere.
Yeah. So,
but I didn't find that on the Bollywood set. Honestly, I found everybody was very welcoming, and everybody was excited just to be there. The colors, the food.
Your message to the youngsters?
Oh, keep working hard, believe in what you do, and make sure that you are passionate in everything that you do. Because passion overrides hard work. When you're passionate about something, it doesn't feel like you are working hard. It doesn't feel like it's a job. You just feel like you're developing yourself every day.
And keep focused.
And
keep focused on your dream.
Always stay focused on your dreams, and try to find other people around you that share your dreams as well. Because if you can find one or two people who share your dream, they can help you push it forward. They can help you make it happen.
That's great. Okay, thank you very much, Victor, for being with us today. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll come back with another program. So, thank you very much.
Thank you.